It's Army Dan back at you again today. We're going to take a look at a means of packaging things so you can have them waterproof, have them last longer, different needs and necessities. We're going to take a look at what I have first. I carry it in this little box I picked up at a big box store. It's waterproof, and believe this stuff here doesn't even feel like the bottom quarter. I have a long way to go. But I wanted to take a stop in packaging it and kind of share with you what I put in it. Let's take a look at this real quick. I broke things into a few different categories. We have fire starter, we have what we're going to call our kitchen kit, and we have our pharmacy kit, and we have cutting for fishing. So let's take a look. Right here, extra virgin olive oil. Now I'm going to break these groups down individually in a later video, so just kind of hang with me. Salt, a lot of uses. One of my favorites right here, baking soda. All right, there's three straws here. Probably put them all together. That makes a full, like a milkshake straw. You can get them at a big box store that gives you yellow bags. Go figure that one out. And then right here we have, they're like $1 for a pack of 40 or 50 of them. We have fishing equipment right here. This one here actually has a bobber, several hooks and several sinkers. And then I have one here that just has fishing line, this blue one here. So again, we'll take a look at that later. This one here, just something I was playing with. It's just twine in here. There's probably 60 feet of twine in here. We have matches packed, so they're waterproof. There's enough room that once you take one match out, you can reseal it. I'll show you how to do that later. Fire starter. One thing on this channel you're going to find is I don't want to be redundant to what other people are doing on YouTube. So when I talk about fire starter, yes, there is dry cotton in one here. I do have toothpicks. It's wood, it's small, it burns really quick and help get your fire started. I'm going a step farther with this channel. Let's think outside the box. How about steel wool wrapped around lint, dryer lint, because lint catches really fast. Of course, the cotton will catch fast. I found that lint catches a little quicker. When you wrap it in steel wool, the steel wool will help hold that flame in a windy environment, and actually a little bit more wind will help ignite that steel wool faster, which aids in igniting that dryer lint. Now there's one trick that I add to the steel wool and dryer lint, and at the end of this one pack right here I have a line written on this straw, and right here it's 3A. That stands for triple antibiotic ointment. So what I've done is I took steel wool, wrapped it around a small pack of dryer lint, and then I squirted the AAA. I squirted the AAA in here first, and then I packed that in behind it, actually using my little pointer, which is nothing more than a chopstick with a sharpened end on it, into the open end, and then sealing the open end. Now, if I need triple antibiotic, hot spot on my foot, something like that, maybe I had a cut and I want to make sure I don't get an infection, I can cut this end off and still use a little portion of it. I don't recommend using all of it. All right, so. But again, we'll take a deeper look at some of this stuff a little later. I've also got matches packaged here. But I'm not going to show you what brand this is. You can probably figure it out. This is something that I think I was at a restaurant or something, and it came with my meal, and I just didn't throw it away. I kept it. It's food flavoring. Let's put it that way. Don't need it. If you got it, throw it in there. Maybe a salt packet. Again, salt over here. We're going to talk about how you can break that down and use it for other things more than just flavoring your food. Then we're going to cut over to this side right here. One of my favorites is the first aid section. I've got a large background in the military, and the biggest thing that most people neglect is thinking about their personal health and having things like over-the-counter pain reliever, Benadryl. There's another one, Benadryl. There's anti-diarrhea. I read a study one time. Can't tell you if it's true or not. I'm just going to share it with you. So if you want to look it up, go look it up. But the study stated that more soldiers, United States soldiers, died during Vietnam or Korea, one of the two, I can't remember, from dysentery than they did from bullets. Just food for thought. Anti-diarrhea. I actually am redundant in that. I have 2 packs of those. All right, so there's about 10 or 12 pills there. One will probably take care of whatever's, got the issue. Claritin, you get a little sinus drip, or your allergies kick in, or something like that. Another one, back to the diarrhea situation, is intestinal distension or gas. Okay? Now, I've packaged this one in a straw that it was something I had used to drink a soda from. And I found that when I eat there, I generally need to take that product. So I don't care if you even wipe off what it says on there. I'm going to know what's in that. And then again, we get up here to AAA, triple antibiotic. Almost a miracle stuff when you get in the field. And one other item, I don't know how many people ever have the opportunity to use these, see them. They are roll-up glasses. And if you get into a situation where you have strong winds out there, especially in the cold, I live in a very cold environment, you're going to need to protect your eyes. Anybody who skis and snowboards or even parachuters, your eyes are, you lose your eyes, you got an issue. If you're in the bush and you lose your sight, you got an issue. Oops, well, we'll let them go. When you go to your doctor, a lot of times your doctor will give you those. People wear them for, a couple, 3 hours, whatever the doctor says, and then they'll throw them away. Don't. Put them in your kit. This box goes with me in my truck, along with another bag, my E.D.C bag that I'll be breaking down at another time, kind of like what we're doing here. One last thing, let's look at these razor blades. This is 2 razor blades. I'm not going to use a brand name, but it's the kind that, go find your grandpa or maybe if your dad's in his 50s, they probably use this type of razor blade. It's sharp on both sides. That you can buy them at any big box store. I think I got $1 and I got like 6 or 8 of them. Then I took straw, measured the length of the blade, cut the straw on the long way, set it over the edge, wrap it in first aid tape. The straw, there's not a lot of uses for that once I'm done with it, when the blades break or whatever, but I could actually throw this in my pocket if I had to. If I had to. All right? Don't just go tossing it in your pocket. Hey, Army Dan said, throw it in your pocket. No. If you have to. And then it also gives you something to open these packets and reseal them later. We're going to cover that in another video. Like I always say, man, strive to stay alive and survive one more day. Knowledge that's not written down or shared is worthless. See you in another video. Have a great day.